friends, Goddess of Awesome here, and today is May 4th. I made a video for you already today, but I wanted to make you another one because after I made that video, I realized today is May 4th, and some people would say, may the force be with you on today. Only one day of the year we get to do that. I wanted to share some of my most favorite inspirational videos that you can find right here on YouTube. Now, I am very much into self-coaching. I'm into outstanding life coaches also who can help you, but we don't always have access to life coaches, do we? And sometimes if we do, we have to pay them, and sometimes we can't afford to pay them right off when we're first getting out of the knit grit of whatever in the world we want to change, you know? So, you know, being a person going through a lot of change right now, and I'm talking to a lot of different people who are probably going through change as well, who have fallen upon hard times, who, as Les Brown would say, when the messenger of misery comes to you, what are you going to do? What can you recall that will keep you strong, keep you going, you know? So I have a couple videos that I want to show you real fast, and I want to show you what they look like so that you can find them on Facebook. So, you know, they're small right now, they're just thumbnails, but the one and my thing is dirty and dusty. Sorry, I have horses, you know, so I kind of have a dusty world. Even though you dust, like the very next day, it looks like you never did. Okay, so the one I'm talking about is this top one, inspirational video. There will never be a right time to do a great thing. It's only 6 minutes and 11 seconds. I don't know if you can see that. This one right here. That's what it looks like. So I'm just going to play the first few minutes. We're not going to listen to it all because there's another one I really want to share with you. And that one's only 4 minutes. So here we go. Oh, it's starting from, okay, I already listened to a second. So here we go. This is from the start.
There will never be a point in your time in your life where it's the right time to do a great thing. If you're waiting for that perfect moment, that perfect timing, it's not going to happen. You know what you have to do? You have to create the perfect time and the perfect opportunity and the perfect situation.
Right? You got to create it.
So that a lot of people become comfortable. They stop growing. They stop wanting anything. They become satisfied. People getting ready to go to jobs that they don't like. Jobs that are making them sick. You see, when you're not pursuing your goal, you are literally committing spiritual suicide.
That's Les Brown right
When
there.
you have some goal out here that you're stretching for and reaching for that takes you out of your comfort zone, you'll find out some talents and abilities you have that you didn't know you have. When the messenger of misery visits you, what are you going to do? What will keep you in the game?
There are things that you think you'll never need to know, that you may only need to know one time in your life, but that could save your life because you had that knowledge.
Unless you attempt to do something beyond that which you've already mastered, you will never grow.
Right?
What is it that you looked at some point in time and you decided that you couldn't do it? That you talked yourself out of it?
You're waiting on your next door neighbor to make it happen for you. It may not happen. If you're waiting on your mother or your father, they may be so ancient in their thinking that they don't understand this opportunity that you have. And if you're waiting on them, it may never get done. You don't beg average people to be phenomenal. You don't beg good people to be phenomenal. You just are phenomenal, and you will attract phenomenal.
What reason can you remember that you can call on, that you can reach on, that can make you get back up? Find that reason.
If you're not where you are, if you're not where you want to be, if you don't have what you want to have, if you're not where you think you should be at this particular place, it has nothing to do with the system, but it has everything to do with the fact that you're not making the sacrifice. I want you to make that dream become a reality, because if you don't, you will be working for somebody else to make their dreams become a reality.
Everybody is against you or don't believe in you no more. And let me tell you something, that's a lonely feeling. It's a lonely feeling, particularly people that you're doing it for. most people take their greatness, take their ideas to the graveyard with them.
Listen to me. If it was easy, everybody would do it.
Yeah.
There are people right now who are working who don't want to work. There are people who hate their jobs, but they keep getting up to do it.
The wealthiest place on the planet is the graveyard. Because in the graveyard we will find inventions that we never ever were exposed to. Ideas, dreams that never became reality. Hopes and aspirations that were never acted upon.
Question is, what are you going to do with your time?
What are you going to do with your time?
What drives you?
What drives
Greatness is a lot of small things done well. Day after day, workout after workout.
Oh, I don't want to stop that. Greatness is a lot of things done well. A lot of little things that you do consistently. It's called discipline. So that's only 6 minutes and 11 seconds. We listened to about half of it. And I would love to share the whole video with you, but I don't want to bore you. I showed you the picture of it, so you can definitely go find it. And the next one I want to share with you is this. And this one might be in that one, or I may have found it in another one. This first 4 minutes, the first 4 minutes we're going to listen to on May the 4th is absolutely extraordinary. And it's from D. Jakes, who I absolutely resonate with him. One of the persons speaking in the last video, he was the one talking about a lot of people take their ideas to the graveyard. Most people take their ideas to the graveyard. They don't act upon these wonderful, great ideas they have. So they shortchange the world. They don't just shortchange themselves. They shortchange the world for not bringing their brilliance through, you know? These I find so motivating. I've spent a lot, his name was Les Brown. Les Brown. Look him up. He has got tons of videos here on YouTube. I personally would love to see Les Brown in person. I would like to introduce myself. I want to shake his hand and thank him for getting inside my head. I resonate about everything about what Les Brown has to say. He has a phenomenal story. Phenomenal story. I mean, he started about as low on the totem pole as you could possibly start, you know, and he, through his own determination, self-coaching, decided to go for it and rise up, and he's just remarkable. Okay, so the next one I want to show you is the one on TJ Jakes, who I absolutely just adore this man as well, and would equally enjoy meeting him and shaking his hand. This first 4 minutes I found in a few other videos, but I like this video because A, it's short, it's only 11 minutes and 30 seconds, but B, my favorite part is the very beginning, the very first 4 minutes. So this is what it looks like right here, is this one. You can do it. And if you go looking up on YouTube right here, you're already here. This is what it looks like. If you want to go find him, find this video. There was one other video that I used a lot last year to overcome a lot of things while I was paying off my $1 million horses. I was looking for it, but I couldn't find it. I'll try to find it. I mean, I will find it. I'll be looking for it. And once I do find it, I'll make another video for you just on that. But the first 4 minutes of this one just speaks to me so strongly. And I know a lot of us are going through some significant change, and some of us are going through some hardships right now. So I just want to share these words of encouragement.
I don't have any.
That's an ad.
Right now.
I'm going to take away the ad. So in the minute the ad goes away, I'll put the volume back. Okay, here we go.
The most powerful tool that you have right now in your life, in your body, is your mind. That's why the enemy fights you in your mind. The devil doesn't have to tie you up for you to be bound. He just has to tie up your head. With stress, with worry, with aggravation, with low self-esteem, with pettiness, with anger, with hostility, with rebellion, me a new perspective. Give me a new way of looking at my situation. Give me a new way of looking at my circumstances. Get my mind ready for this year, because when I get this year, there's going to be blessings, there's going to be miracles, there's going to be opportunities. Oh yes, there's going to be some struggles, there's going to be some challenges, there's going to be some tests, but even the struggles are an opportunity for me to show off the victory if my mind can handle the change.
Amen.
Just gotta believe you can. There's some things I'm not taking with me in the new year.
Yes.
Everything that's inflexible and everything that's not ready and everything that's backwards and everything that's negative and everything that's condescending and everything that's carnal and everything that's holding me back, I refuse to take it over into another year and waste another new year with an old mind.
Yes.
Shape yourself around the comings and goings of this world. Don't shape your opinions and your attitudes around circumstances that you cannot change. If you go into another year and waste another year with the old mentality while somebody's in the hospital begging God for the opportunity that you have right now, you're going to step into this moment. As soon as you decide to stop looking for answers in other people and miracles somewhere down the York Road and take the heel of your mind, you could have been free years ago. You can get your mind out. You can get your money out. You can get your family out. You can get your job out. You can get your career out. You can get your health out. You can get your prosperity out. If you can get your mind out, no devil in hell, no weapon formed against you, no enemy that hates you, no witch that hates you can stop you from being free. If you can get your mind out, grab yourself by the hand and say, we're coming out of here. Tell them I'm coming out head first.
I love those 4 minutes. Those 4 minutes I listen to on repeat again and again and again about stepping into this moment. You know, and others are out there in hospital beds, weak, begging for life. And here we have so much life before us, so much opportunity. And the only thing that limits anything that we can do is this, our mindset, how we think, and how we permit ourselves to think. So one of the greatest tools I ever came across was giving myself permission. It's powerful. So many people tell you not to do stuff for whatever reasons. And then you tell yourself that you can't. You can't. You can't. You don't know how. You can't. You can't see how it could be possible. So you don't need to know how things will happen other than having that mindset, that direct mindset. The more direct your mind can be with what you want to accomplish, what you want to manifest, the clearer the message you'll send to the universe, and you'll manifest it. And the universe will rearrange itself to manifest for you. That goes for the good and the bad. So you don't ever want to focus on things you don't want. That's so important. So many people are stuck in fear and they think constantly about the things they don't want to have happen, and then that thing shows up. It shows up in life because that's where your mind has been. And your mind is literally like the control board, the remote control, the master control system of what manifests and appears in your life. So I love to feed my mind with stuff like this, stuff that we just listened to together. There's one more video I'm going to show you, and we're not going to listen to it right now. I'm just going to close this up for you. But this is a really great one, and it's 34 minutes and 52 seconds. And I just want to point it out so you can find it. What is it called? Change your mind and become successful. This one. See that picture right there? That one. Look it up if you can. I don't know if you can see who's made that. Extraordinary, extraordinary video right here. So the first one I shared was 6 minutes and 11 seconds. The next one was 11 minutes and 30 seconds, and this one's only 34 minutes, 52 seconds. There's an hour one out there that is just, every speck of that hour is absolute food. Just beautiful, inspirational, mental, emotional food. And I wanted to share that with you here on May 4th. So may the force be with you, because we can do anything we set our minds to. I've learned that in my physical workouts, that I have been doing impossible things, and that's because I've given myself permission up here to know that I can do it. That's what I tell myself when it gets really, really, really hard. I can do it. And then when it gets really hard and I feel like quitting, I tell myself, I love it. I love this. I love it. And it sounds crazy. You know what I mean? Like, I am mentally tricking myself. You're going to hear me talk every now and then about mental trickery. And I don't mean that in a bad way. I mean, how do you program your mind? Reprogram your mind. If you're watching television a lot, if you're following the media a lot, just be aware that they are programming you. That's why those shows are called programs. They're very blatant about that. Tonight's program is blah, blah, blah. You know? The media tells you what they want you to believe. It doesn't necessarily mean it's real or true. So we always need to be our own compass. We need to be discerning on all information that's presented to us, and feel it with your heart. Listen to it with your mind. Feel it with your heart. If it feels not good anywhere in your body, cast it away. Just let that go. You know, there'll be a better message coming along. What I just shared with you is food for the soul. It's food for the mind. If you can look up Les Brown, I've spent a lot of hours listening to him. Just put it on and clean. Do some dishes. Get your housework done. Instead of listening to your music, listen to some Les Brown. He is extraordinary. Absolutely extraordinary. I resonate with everything that man says. I also resonate with the sound of his voice. That man was born to speak. Just a glorious voice and a beautiful message. And T.D. Jakes. Love his messages as well. I haven't hung out as much with him as I have Les Brown. I just haven't, you know, you find someone you really resonate with. I love Les Brown. But it doesn't mean I don't love this, you know, T.D. Jakes. That was the 4 minutes we just listened to together. Stepping into this moment. You know, we can all play a victim if we want to, and some people are genuinely victims, and some people are truly going through some hard things, you know. But when we go through hardships, it's not meant to be permanent, right? There's that saying, and this too shall pass. You know, we just gotta hold on tight. You know, there's so many people out there right now who are hurting financially, who are scared to work, and not knowing how it's all going to come together. You know, these big sex trafficking laws making it hard for a lot of sex workers to work, you know. So this message is for all people in life, but definitely for my fellow sex workers. You know, please feed your mind some good things, and you absolutely shall overcome. A way will be paved for you. The universe shall rearrange itself and help you figure it out along the way. You know, the universe will meet you halfway if you're doing your due diligence and striving forward. So, you know, I just want to send my blessings to each and every one of you. I hope the ones that are trying to get out of the industry, just like myself, I hope we all make it out, you know. And for those who are happy being in, then I hope you're able to survive. I hope you're able to flourish. I hope you're able to thrive and be extremely abundant, you know. This is an abundant universe, and there absolutely is enough. There's enough for everybody. Scarcity is false. That's a fallacy. People want us to believe that there's not enough, so that we'll get nervous and scared and operate out of fear. But when you operate out of fear, you draw more fearful things to you and circumstances that don't serve you. So when you operate out of personal power, and then you're grounded, then all sorts of beautiful things can manifest for you. Magic will happen for you in your life. So I just wanted to share that with you really fast. I'm feeling inspired. I realized it's May 4th, and so, you know, I am the goddess of awesome. Bright blessings, be well, and may the force be with you.